Welcome to another episode of Ancient Divinations, blazing one for the nations. I hope all is well and all that is well is good in the hood with me. How y'all doing? 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 We're going to get a quick reading here this morning. Oh, man. Oh, Three of Wands. You might got some new stuff coming in. You know, you just able to maybe even look out and wish for more and see more. Hope for more. It's right around the corner. It's almost there. Just about. The Hangman. You see it over the horizon, but you just stuck. You're just not there yet. That's probably what that's really referring to. It's almost like, let's say the month is March. You don't graduate till June. So it ain't here yet, but you can see, man, in June I'm gonna graduate. Then I'll be able to update my resume. Then I'll be able to go into that internship. Then I'll be able to really bid for some good jobs. Then I'll have my diploma, my certificate. You know, that, you see that. You know, you might be on limbo right now. And then you got some other things going on as well right now in the limbo. Yeah. So contrition, Egyptian Tarot 55. Well, I'm sorry, Eternal Tarot 55. Starts over at the 1 again. Death and rebirth. Contrition. Yeah. You might just understand that you gotta. So it might be bringing things back a little bit, so you can take those few steps forward, right? So let's use the same situation, right? I don't graduate till June, okay? But until June, until you're able to apply for the better job, until there's no reason for you to maybe put out applications and stuff for stuff you not working towards, right? You graduate in a certain field in June, you might as well just wait till June to go into that field. You don't need to go off and do 100 million other things. You might just be staying where you're at, understanding, hey, I just need to be a little frugal right now. I need to watch what I'm spending. I need to do this. I need to do that. And then I can focus on some other things while I'm focusing on the school. My money might not be right now, but I have a plan for that, and that starts in June. So right now I could go to the gym. I could focus on eating right, being healthy. I could focus on my mental state. I could focus on, you know what I'm saying, your children, your woman, your family. You know, you got other things, that project that you didn't finish in the house. You know, you working on something that's going to be the means to something, but you ain't there yet with that Hangman. That's all it is. The exchange. You know what it really probably entailing. So it's like you look at, exchange is just you looking for that reward. Yeah, you just looking for that. You put in work, art and science. I put in the work. I want the reward to come back to me. Not just I put in the work and I want the reward to come back to me, but at the same time, you got other things you got going on, right? For some reason, it's like with the art and science and exchange. I used this reference before. I got a friend taking a natural hair care class. I got another friend, actually one of my employees, talking about they just got certified in yoga, right? So you got a passion for whatever this is, but the passion is going to bring in, I connect number 2. Yep. The passion is where you want to make your money. You're it's really on the forefront of your mind is that passion. You're doing what you're doing now, working where you're working now, but you're working towards your goal, your passion. You know what I'm saying? This number 2 jumped out here as well. So let's get a clarifier on this number 2. Monday might be in significance. Libra, Pisces, Pluto, Jupiter, the sun might be of significance to you. Uncertainty, another Pluto. There's, this whole thing is, the uncertainty is just the reality of the situation. You haven't graduated yet, so you still got some stuff to do. It's not guaranteed. It's not certain. Any little setback, like, I didn't pass the test, so now I gotta reschedule the test. And that's in another 2 months. Stuff like that. Might be dealing with that number 2 as well. On one side, boom, you're going forward, but on the other side, it's still not 100%, not necessarily 100% on the other side. Still some uncertainty. Watch out for the naysayers and people to try to stab you in your back and try to get in your way, and that uncertainty coming after that number 2. It could be your partner as well. You're uncertain as to how it's going to affect them as well, right? So you're going to make these changes, but how is this going to affect your life that you've got connected to someone else or some other people? And it don't feel to me like you're too worried about that. You're going towards happiness and fulfilledness. Like, it's not about what they feel, what they think. It's not about none of that. You're going towards happiness and fulfillment. Counseling. Because the right counsel has been telling you, no. Put yourself first. No. Go back to school. You can't fight against what's going to make you happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you've been seeking, dang, what's going to make me happy? Okay, I got to do this. Okay, I'm going to have to go do this. What's going to get me where I need to be? All right, I'm going to have to do this and I'm going to have to do that. Nobody wants to stay somewhere and not produce or gain more. Stay somewhere, ain't producing, ain't gaining more. No, nobody want to do that. 5 of Swords. Escape from danger. It's not even just escape from danger or conflict, defeat and challenge, failures. You trying to get away from that mess. It's been a struggle. That's what it is. It's like we can't keep struggling. You know what I'm saying? A lot of connections are being tested right now. I can't keep struggling. It's been a struggle. Now, we can stay together if we both working towards a common goal. If we both working towards trying to get to the bag. If we were working towards better. If we're both working towards trying to get more. If we're both working towards trying to do more. We might can get to that where we need to be, but since you seem like you worried about what your partner is going to say, the Hierophant, since you seem like you worry about what your partner is going to say or do, it don't make me think, it don't make me feel like it's concrete on both sides, like it's an even give and take, you know, because one person's playing it. One person is playing it. The other person, I don't know what you're doing, but one person is planning on moving and leaving and doing and growing and showing. The other person may not be. And, you know, with this Hierophant here, you know, this earth energy, like the Hierophant wants more. We ain't sitting around not getting what we want. That's old. Them days is over with. We about to get, I'm trying to get more. You know, these girls, y'all, it's like the men be wanting more and the women be wanting more. So it's situational. But I know for sure, like when I look at like situations, like I see more common, it's like, it's really a lot of, I see a lot of the man not working and then the woman, she working. And it's a lot more. I just had somebody say this to me. He's like, I'm quote unquote stay-at-home dad. You know, and I feel like some things might have just happened on his road to where he couldn't really fix them. And then, you know, this, whatever he got with this woman is the best situation he got going now. But, you know, them situations end up abusive and shit like that, because one person say something slick to the other person, you touch somebody's insecurity, then boom, you know. It don't work the way, it don't work that way for the man. That stay-at-home dad it just don't work that way like it do for the women. You know, they stay-at-home women, oh, you're supposed to, you're the man. You know, or stay-at-home dad, I feel like being that, you know, they've equalized a lot of these gender standards. There's nothing wrong with the stay-at-home dad, but the world just don't treat you the same. You know what I mean? The world just don't treat you the same. Ooh, I want to give me two. The Argonaut and Affinity. Whoever this is, you're not afraid about moving forward. You're just not afraid. You know you got to. Like I say, you're tired of struggling, you're tired of the old, or fighting, or whatever it is. You're just tired of the old, you're ready for the new, tired of living where you're living, dealing with what you're dealing with, being with who you're with, seeing what you're seeing, working where you're working. You know, you moving towards it. You're not gonna hold back. It's a part of your awakening as well. You know, you really want this. Not to say you don't want this for your partner too, but your partner, it seems like your partner, man or woman, is gonna have to level up. It's gonna have to level up as well. Because what happens is like think about the stay-at-home dad. This is why I don't trust that situation, because what happens, your woman gonna level up and think she gonna leave when she could do better. You think in your mind you stay-at-home dad, but no, you both gonna have to have something. What happens when a divorce happens and stuff like that? They usually give the woman portion of the man's, right? So it don't seem right, or you know what I mean, or the other way around. Preeminence. The knowledge of superiority, acceptation of hierarchical order. And we just had the Hierophant, which is hierarchical, the Hierarch in Eternal Tarot. So this is a person who definitely wants more. It just is what it is. This reading is about someone who wants more and is going after obtaining that more, no matter what boundaries are in the way. Women are good at that. Well, I guess I get my mom to pick up the kids on Tuesday. Like, women are good at pulling the support around them together so that they can get stuff done. And I got a problem with the fact that as a man, if I try to pull support around me to get things done, it's a problem too. Like with a man, the biggest problem, like, with a man, you 100% got to be independent. Like, you can't need no help. Oh, mom, could you get the kids? So I could. It don't matter what it is. It still seems like you not supposed to help a man, right? That's why I got one kid. That's it. I mean, because, even from your family, like a woman, she can have 5 and 6 kids, and she got somebody dropping them off, and this person, the other mom, is okay with picking them up from that. This support, it seems like there's always support. Friends, she got friends. As a man, you don't even got no friends to help you change a tire. Hey, bro, man, come help me change this tire. He might come help you. That's cool. But usually he got a honey-do list too. Like, men are the support. And anytime you need support, God bless you. God bless you. That's why I don't ever want to be in a situation ever again where I got to ask anybody for anything else ever again. And as rightfully so, as a man, because you've been dealing with this, right? You shouldn't be so apt to give either, because nobody's going to give you as a man. As a man, that's the harsh reality. Nobody want to help you do nothing. So don't accept no help. And guess what? You ain't got no time to help nobody either. I'm sorry. We are all walking our own path in life. The help you need will be on your path. If you believe in your Most High, it'll be on your path, and it will be for you. Not even just the Bible, but the books talk about not putting more on yourself than you can handle. So the universe won't do it to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're struggling, you just need to figure a way not to struggle. That's it. We live in a technology era. ChatGPT would answer all the questions you got for ChatGPT to help you fix and get out of your situation. But when it comes to these other human beings, you can scratch that. You can scratch that. And if you're not a man and you're saying no, then you need to do a little more research. If you're not agreeing with what I'm saying and you're not a man, then you need to do a little more research. But if you're a man and you're not agreeing with what I'm saying as well, then you didn't follow what every man has to go through. Maybe you do have the white picket fence in the house and everything else. That's perfect. That's wonderful. But I'm just giving two sides of the perspective. You cannot disagree that the world is down for the support and the help of the women. Now we're down for the support and the help of the men, but you usually want to gain something back from that, right? If I borrow money, I don't care if it's $5. So if somebody gonna call and ask me for that $5, man, they don't loan you $5. Ain't no freebies as a man. So if you're the man that's lacking in this reading, you need to understand that your partner is thinking about leaving you for better. That don't mean leaving you for another person. That means leaving you for better. Just what I said. I didn't say that your partner is wanting to leave you for another person, a better person. Your partner wants to leave you for better, period. That's it. If you are the woman who is the number 2 that's lacking in this situation, understand your man is working to level himself up. He's looking over the horizon with the 3 of Wands. He's preparing for a brighter day. You better get on board or be prepared to be a light in those brighter days, because change is coming. I feel it. We got the devil here. 7 of Wands here. 7 is going to talk about success. The 7 of Wands here is going to talk about success. You know what I'm saying? Finishing up things. Like I said, the school could be their book, could be their career, could be a lot of different things about to happen. But the death card is going to be a death and rebirth for this situation, man or woman. I don't know what's going on, but it's going to be a whole change here. So you should be prepared for that change. I think whoever you are on the other side of this reading need to be prepared for your partner to change. Or you need to go ahead and convince your partner, hey, you changing too. Because according to this reading, they don't see it and they don't feel it. Most High, let's get a clarifying card to go ahead and end this reading. Boom. Yeah, the number 1. Just new beginnings. Easy like Sunday morning. You know, that's what somebody is dreaming of, the Folgers, you know, maybe moving, right? Oh, the day I get to make coffee in my own place, wake up and brew my own coffee, and oh, I don't got to hear nobody's noise. I'm just getting this clear. Oh, I don't got to deal with my mama, and ain't got to deal with my daddy. Oh, I ain't got to deal with that spouse I had, partner. Oh, I ain't got to deal this, and I ain't got to deal that. I'm gonna go over here and reap benefits of just that Sunday morning, making fresh pot of coffee. Might sit down in the corner in the sunlight, read a book. Just free. This person want to free themselves. Man, this new beginning is number one. It's number one. Once they unchain themselves, this is somebody in the hangman position. Once this person cut that rope and free themselves, ain't nothing. You better step back or be stepping up, because a change is coming. We done seen the death rebirth here during the reading. We done seen the Hierophant. The Hierophant don't play. Hierophant gonna gain. Hierophant is going to gain. That's the awakening. That's always the awakening of the gain. This is a material reading. This is about what's going on here on the material 3D plane. It ain't about spirit. It's part of spirit. Absolutely, you can't get away from it. But, right, because spirit is a part of the infinity, where they got the word Trinity, right? God, the body, and the spirit. But with the Hierophant, the hangman, this number one, you know, this is a person that's working on gaining stuff. The three of wands. This person is looking for a better day, a better time, a better approach to life. What's better out here? What can I get more? What can I gain that's more? Right? That's what's important out here, because we living in a real tough society. You know, from our grandparents at your age, you look at your grandparents, things was 3 times cheaper at your age than when they was at your age. Things at their age was 3 times cheaper than it is at your age, at the same age you are, when they was that. Things are already 3 times cheaper. Your grandparents, not your great-grandparents, your grandparents. So how do we build a whole country off of people riding around with a little bag of shekels? And we didn't really have no big ecosystem, but we had build cities and stuff like that. And I could probably get a whole basket of groceries for one little silver shekel. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. This was a wonderful reading. Change is good. You're supposed to change. The Most High ain't gonna have it no other way. It's just a part of your life journey. Keep going. Don't stop. I love you. Hit the thumbs up button. Trying to get those likes up. Please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed either. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.